No, I think this online school threw a wrench at everybody. I keep telling my students and parents this is going to be an adventure for everybody, for all of us. Um, but it's not a negative. It's just something new that we have to deal with. It's unprecedented. As teachers, we always have to be flexible and reflective, and do what's best for us and the students. So I have loved my students so far. They are super sweet, all of them. They're all unique. They're sort of figuring out this online stuff. I give them a whole lot of credit. They really understand this technology. If there's ever any issues, they're always willing to help each other, throw out new ideas. If people are struggling or things that work for them with online school. I think a big advantage to this online learning is that it's really promoting digital literacy and online citizenship. And that's something that these students are really going to need um, growing up, especially in their lifetimes as they get older and go to college and join the workforce and everything. They're going to need to know how to work in an online setting, how to build relationships in an online setting too. If they're working and they have to connect with somebody across the globe, they're going to have to learn how to talk to them and how to chat and write emails. And I think in sixth grade too, especially, they're learning how to reach out to teachers for the first time, really in a professional manner, and taking control of their time. It's going to really help build their time management skills too. I think especially in sixth grade, I have students coming from a bunch of different middle schools. They don't know each other yet, and it's difficult to sort of build those relationships with each other and the students because they're not together at lunch. They're not sitting next to each other in class, making comments or working together. And there are ways that I'm very conscious in trying to work to sort of build those relationships with each other, such as using breakout rooms or group projects. I think advisory home base is a great way to just sort of relax, play games, and get to know each other. But that is a big piece that I think it's difficult. One of the biggest teachers of school are the students, and socialization and making friends and seeing what's acceptable, what's not, and like who you get along with, what are your interests, your hobbies. And I think in an online school, it's a little bit more of a challenge, and you have to put in a little bit more effort to make those connections. The biggest surprise for me is how prepared I feel. I don't feel overwhelmed or really nervous. First teaching job, hired within 2 weeks of school starting. I remember I sent an email actually to the principals as soon as I accepted the job saying, okay, what's the curriculum? I need to start making lessons. And they were like, oh, that's already handled for you. And I was like, oh, okay. And so it's been a great experience so far. I feel very supported as a teacher, and that's really calmed my nerves and helped me, I think, be better prepared to teach my students.